All right. Good morning, guys. Hold on. I just came from that way, so I want to know what happened. All right. Sorry, guys. That was a little bit of excitement in my live video. I just got home and cops are flying by. So I am confirming our penny list for this morning. I'm going to go ahead and tell you the items that did not have images, not the little swimmers. I'm talking about the little bend-in books, the spiral activity sets, and things like that. Those did not penny today. Unfortunately, those did not freaking penny. But these are some of the penny items I have found today. Excuse my shadow because it is bright and sunny out here today. Gotta love the sunshine. All right. I was able to pick up this whole display of the swim pants. Love these. Each one of these, of course, rang up for a penny. Um, Found lots and lots and lots of cough drops. We got all kinds of sugar-free, the cherry, the honey, the mint. And I found lots of the Airborne. I found a old penny, which is the Zyrtec. But did have some issues. I think that's it. This one. Okay. So I got several boxes of this children's medicine right here. And I don't know if you've been penny shopping yet today, guys, but the register is not allowing you to buy more than 2 containers of cough syrup per person or per transaction. Um, so I was at the checkout and I had found like, God, y'all, 40 bottles of Theraflu, not Theraflu, but like stuff like this. The Children's Plus, and then the Relaxol brand, and the Advil Children's that I have over there. There's one of them. So I found like 20 or 30 different ones of these. I mean, I had so many of them, right? And I get to the register and she scans 2 of them and she goes to scan the third and it beeps. It won't let her do more than 2. It says limit 2. So she ended that transaction. I paid my 2 cents and then we did another one. She gave me 2 more. Computer prompted her after that. Can't do another one after the second one. And so I paid, we repeated this a couple of times until the manager come up. And she was like, what's going on? Why are you having to do this? Blah, 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 blah. And the cashier told her, it's limiting her to 2 per transaction. And the girl's like, oh, well, you just can only get 2, period. That's just not per transaction, but that's per person. Well, no, it's not. I mean, it's really per transaction. I understand it's per person. I'm like, well, look, lady, these are going to stockpile, going to donate, going to do some things with them. I'm not keeping all of these myself. I'm not about to go and take a bunch of cough syrup and get messed up, which, I mean, some people do that. To each their own. I'm not even gonna lie, I get really sick sometimes when I have a cold. I'll drink a half a bottle of cough syrup, I'll pass out. By the next day, I'm generally better. Not to get messed up on. But it was a little crazy because she gave me issues with that. But so the cashier was like, well, that's stupid. So when the manager turned her back or left, she scanned me one more in my transaction of the cough drops or cough syrup of the Advil Children's, and then another one of the Children's. And we got all that. So that was okay. It wasn't so bad. The cashier had a really nice personality about it. The manager wasn't being an asshole. She was like, she's like, I could care less about pennies. She said it's just because it's medicine is the only reason it's an issue. And, I'm like, okay, whatever. It's cool. So I gave some to the people in line behind me. Yeah, I met a penny shopper in that store. She walked up on me when I was in the clearance aisle. I had a big armful of stuff. She was like, oh, you beat me to it. So, of course, being the nice person I am, I went ahead and threw her 2 things of cough syrup and I threw her a couple things of cough drops, and she got hers. So she stood there watching me, though, check out. And when I left the store, she was just like, oh, man, that's crap, blah, 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 blah. But I'm cool. I understand. And then I went to my next store. And at the next store, I was on the aisle scanning, some of the things I hadn't seen before, just checking prices. And this older woman walked up to me and she said, I didn't know you could do that. Wow, you can find out the prices just by looking on your phone. And so I was like, yeah, I'm going to show you something really neat. And so I scanned one of the cough drops and I showed her how it was a penny. And she's like, oh, how did you do that? And so I told her about penny shopping. Shout out if you met me in the Dollar General and I gave you 3 bags of cough drops. Hey, Miss Lady, thank you for joining us and watching. But she seemed really excited about the penny shopping, and I hope she is a new penny shopper. I encourage all new penny shoppers, guys. Love penny shoppers. It's fun to meet y'all. I get a little, oh, because I don't find things at stores because there is so many penny shoppers. But yet again, I'm just like, good for you, girl. Good for you, you know? So I went to, not my last store, but I think it was store number 8 or 9. And I walked in and I looked for the medicine. They don't even have a clearance section in the store. So I walked down the diaper aisle and look, this whole display was just standing there waiting for me. So of course I wrapped my arm around that display and I walk around the corner and I'm looking at the medicine aisle at this point. And one of the employees is walking by the aisle, and as she passes by me, she stops and does a real quick take back, and she's like, "Oh, are you? I know what you're doing." I was like, "Shh, no, you don't." But I had the display kind of standing next to me. I didn't have it like my arm around it or in a buggy. I just kind of had it standing next to me. And so when she started coming up, I threw my arm around the display real quick, hugging it. And she was like, "Don't worry, I'm not going to take your diapers, you know." And it's like, well, you never know. Some of these employees try to snatch them out from you. If I have my arm around it, at least you'll know you can't take it from me. Yeah. But she was really cool. She stood in the aisle with me, and we were looking at everything. She's like, telling me how they didn't have a clearance section, and, talking about how that's crap. And I was like, well, you're the manager, girl. Make us a clearance section. So she's going to work on getting us a clearance section in that store. But we stood there and talked about penny stuff for a few minutes, and she was just, really excited for me that I was getting all these. And so I get to the cash register, and it's a different cashier. And she scans them, and she's just like, they're pennies. I make a little joke of it, of course. And I'm like, these are awesome. Thank you, blah, 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 blah. And just making a little joke, couldn't get a smile out of her. Her demeanor was just not there this morning. But my very first store that I went to, and shout out to my lady, if you're watching my video, you know who you are. I went in this morning, and this is the store that has a DG Go app where I can pay inside, and I don't even have to go to the cash register because they used to be really bad about not wanting to sell me penny items. So for the past couple weeks when I go penny shopping, I've either paid on the app or whatever. So last week I was in there and I found a bunch of the penny item foods and candy and whatever. And so they let me just have them for free. They didn't want them going through their system. So I get to the cash register this morning, and the ladies up there, the DG Go wasn't working. And plus I only found 4 items, and I'm not about to pay $1 to get 4 items because you have to spend at least $1. Anyways, so, she's like, are these pennies? And I was like, yeah, they are. But I found one I wasn't quite sure of because every time I scanned it on my phone, it wouldn't show because of it being like Sudafed, I guess. It wouldn't show it. And so I had her scan it for me, and she was like, no, it's not. She was like, but I was hoping it was because we had a bunch of them over there. She was just going to let me get them all. And, it was really nice of her. I think I got like 4 items at the first store. And so she just said, here you go. Thank you. Have a great day. She was so freaking nice. And she's taken over as the new manager. I went to 10 stores today. Y'all know I normally go anywhere between a dozen to 20 stores or more, depending on what I'm looking for. But after I found the diapers, I went to one more store, but I had hit my goal with the diapers. That was what I was looking for, was these little swim pants. The cough drops are great. I'm very excited to have the cough drops, and the little airborne medicines and things like that. They're going to be great to donate or give away. But these little swim pants, these are the things I was most excited for, just because, they're like $4 and $5 a pack, if not more, during the summertime. So by paying a penny, I got 15 packs for 15 cents. I mean, that would have been $60, right? I think that's right. No, that would have been like $75, y'all. Damn, my math is bad this morning. Yeah, that's right, $75. So I got $75 worth of swim pants, and I paid like 15 cents. You honestly cannot beat these prices. I mean, just look, like, oops, see if I can get it. The children's Advil was $5.15 yesterday, and then it rang up for a penny today. Like, just how awesome is penny shopping, guys? I mean, not only do you get blessed, you get to bless yourself and others with all this great stuff. I mean, I'm really excited. I'm happy. I go to my mom's tomorrow, so I'm going to do a little more penny shopping when I go out that way. But I'm not worried about finding a ton of cold medicine just because it's one of those things that they're fun to find, but it's not like I have to have it. I have to. Well, I guess I am done confirming my pennies. So yeah, like I said, go back to the beginning of the video, the little activity books, the ones that did not have photos. Those items are not a penny this week, unfortunately. But, oh, as I was talking to one of the managers, we were talking about pennies for next week. So, she told me that she doesn't think the Halloween stuff's going to penny out next week. It's possible, guys. It's possible. But candy hasn't even really hit. Like, it's hit 70%. But that's it. So I'm wondering, because last year, I want to say Halloween stuff was at 90% for like 2 weeks before it pennied out. But I'm not positive. I'm going to have to go back and check my stuff. And then I'm almost positive the green square shoes are going to penny out next week. That's what she was telling me, that they've been at 50 cents now for like a month. And they're getting down, you know, to the nitty gritty. There's not much left. So I'm hoping those, sorry, big trucks going by, those will be able to penny out next week too. So fingers crossed that maybe we might have like the Halloween penny list, and then we'll have like the green square shoes on our penny list. I mean, if so, I am freaking excited because I have seen several stores with a shit ton of Halloween stuff, but not as near amount as the shoes. The shoes are just ungodly amounts of shoes. And I can't get over buying shoes for a penny. Alright guys, y'all go on and give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe. If you need this week's penny list, you go and check my video I posted yesterday. I'll throw the link up in the description box below. So if you don't have the penny list, you can go and check out the penny list, and you can get your ass on the way to go penny shopping and find you all kinds of goodies like I did. You can get you some diapers and some cough drops and cough medicine. And then if you take too much cough medicine, you can slap on a diaper and you're good to go. Bye guys.